Welcome back to Market on Close. Let's talk some big moves to the upside today. That means we got to go to Bitcoin. Scott Bauer is the CEO of Prosper Trading Academy. Scott, last time we spoke, we both agreed this seemed like a pretty notable move given the dynamics across asset classes where Bitcoin's been really specifically getting attention. What do you make of it now that we're above 13.5?
Huge move. And you know, people I talk to that are actively trading this, that are, you know, not just day trading, but really in the know, are getting a little, let's call it tenuous right here, that it's maybe getting a little frothy. Okay. But the move, Oliver...
Bitcoin frothy? Get out of here!
I know. Listen, the news that's come out, though, from PayPal to Square, and all this news about, you know, adoption and mainstream, at the same time that we've seen the dollar weaken, you know, there's been a lot of fuel to the fire here, adding this rally here. So this is a huge rally today, up over 5%. It almost seems to have put in a base around 12.8 right now. There's huge volume on CME Bitcoin futures today, which there hadn't been for about the last week and a half or so, but a lot of interest today. I would just be a little bit careful on this move up here, just from people I'm talking to, things that I'm seeing here, that not that it's ripe for a major pullback, but you know, you talk about coming a little bit too far too quickly.
How do you view the technicals on Bitcoin, Scott, where to me what's so important about this is that it seemingly breaks the multi-year trend now of lower highs that we've gotten since the 2017 bubble. Clearly, there's a big space. I mean, on a closing basis, we're above where we were last year. Intraday, we're like a couple hundred points off. I don't want to make too big a deal about that delineation, but between last year's high and the previous high is about 6,000.
Yep.
So I mean, that's a lot of cash. I mean, do you look at this and say, breakout here opens up the door to the previous highs? Is that the conversation we should be having, Scott, or is that too aggressive? I mean, it seems technically break above it. Where's the next stop?
Technically, anything is possible. There's no question. And like you said, major gap between, you know, pretty much where we are right now and the all-time highs.
Yeah.
Do I think we get there, you know, in one fell swoop? No, I don't. It's a more mature space right now. A lot of the, and I know you may find this hard to believe, a lot of the FOMO is gone. It's still there. You know, everybody wants to get in their own crypto coin, and that feeling is still there. But a lot of that FOMO, which also caused this, you know, a few years ago, is gone. So I don't see this thing rocketing up to you know, that level. But you can't discount the adoption of major fintech or major financial companies that have come out and said, you know, they're really supporting this thing.
Mm-hmm. Scott, the other kind of side of the Rorschach test is it's still a risk asset, and that over the past year, it's up about 43%. NASDAQ's up about 43%. What do you want to see if you're a bull? It sounds like right now you lean towards that way, but you're cautious in the short term. What do you want to see in its relationship with stocks? I mean, if stocks drop and Bitcoin keeps going up, I mean like really drop, not like fail to make new highs and we're 4% off the highs in the NASDAQ. I mean, if the NASDAQ gets slammed down another 10% and Bitcoin doesn't get dragged with it, is Bitcoin officially broken off?
No, I don't think we can make that correlation yet. I really don't. And, you know, that adoption still and that correlation that we've seen for 2-3 years, it's still so early on. That being said, however, though, you know, we've seen these trends before, especially with the U.S. dollar. We've seen how not just gold, but Bitcoin has reacted to the U.S. dollar. Yeah. I would almost follow that closer, Oliver, at least over the next 3 to 6 months, than I would the correlation with the overall stock market.
Okay, before we let you go, just real quick, you see a better trade opportunity in gold and miners anyway right now?
I do. I really like GDX. Coming off the highs that we saw, you know, a few months ago, it's pulled back a little bit and really consolidated. There's been some consolidation here for the last month or so. Pretty big sideways trade. I am absolutely bullish, but I'm taking advantage of premium that's out there. So I'm going out about 3 weeks. I'm selling a put spread. I'm selling a call spread, but this is definitely bullish bias. Selling the 38 strike, 36 strike put spread and selling the 41 43 call spread. I can collect about $1.10. I'm looking for GDX to pretty much just grind higher, not just through the election, but over the next month or so. And, I really see some fantastic reward on this type of opportunity.
Okay, Scott, thanks for the thoughts. I like this conversation. The Bitcoin gold, continuing to discuss it with us here. Appreciate it, Mr. Bauer, CEO of Prosper
Thanks, Oliver.
Trading Academy.